the 5th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Is that okay? Am I audible? Is my diction clear? Yeah? Yes? Okay. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshuram Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shanyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, the 5th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita would mean that before this 4 chapters have been done with, isn't it? So Krishna was speaking with Arjuna, and the place where they decided to have this conversation was just on the sidelines of a battlefield. Nice place. So Krishna was not speaking to Arjuna like, okay, chapter 1, Arjuna. Now that is the end of chapter 1, so chapter 2. Most probably he wasn't asking Arjuna that, have you memorized your verses or not? Because he was speaking to Arjuna in a language that both Krishna and Arjuna could understand. So it was just a conversation. The great personality Vyasadeva decided to put down this conversation in the written form in the great epic known as Mahabharata. It is from the Mahabharata that we are able to read, understand the conversation that had happened. The format in which it is presented in the Mahabharata is known as shlokas. What you see here is one shloka from chapter 5. Why is it like that? Because that is how, those are the norms according to which in those days when Vyasadeva was writing his epic, those are the norms under which you can make a written presentation. Like we have paragraphs. Everyone understands paragraphs, right? They teach you how important paragraphs are. Similarly, this is a form of grammar. Hence it is presented as shlokas. Now if you want, you can consider shlokas to be mystical. That's up to you. Why no shloka? It's just grammatical presentation, the format. Vyasadeva, when he made the presentation, he divided it into chapters. Later on, great personalities found certain themes in those chapters. One of the great personality whose theme we are going to refer to is our own, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So he entitled this chapter as, can you just scroll up? There it is. What is the title? Chapter title?
Karma Yoga.
Correct. Karma Yoga. Now, for those of us who have some idea of what karma means and yoga means, still Karma Yoga sounds esoteric, isn't it? Karma Yoga. Something different. Action in Krishna consciousness. That's a language both you and I understand, all of us understand. Action in Krishna consciousness. So that is his. This is how Srila Prabhupada looks at this entire chapter, as action in Krishna consciousness. But action in Krishna consciousness is in reference to the word Karma Yoga. Okay? What happened up to this point in their conversation? Arjuna was in no mood to be there. He was like, I want to go away. Krishna you already subscribed to this program. There's no way you can turn back. No, I want to find a way I can go back. You know, if you have taken a subscription and you want to get back your money, have you ever been in a situation like that? You want to get back your money and it's becoming a little difficult, then you come up with so many reasons. Oh, this happened, that happened, it's difficult for me. So that is what Arjuna is doing. He says, I want out. And he gives his reasons. What are his reasons? He says, I'm fearful. I'm fearful to act. Because X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So the entire chapter is just Arjuna trying to explain to Krishna why he wants his subscription back. That is chapter 1. So then Krishna, he shows him the fine print. When Arjuna has made that deal, he signed up for that project. Krishna shows him the fine print. He says, when you signed up for this project, you ticked all the boxes which stated that you are courageous, you are convinced, you know exactly what you're doing. You ticked all of those boxes. And now you say you want to go back. That's not possible. So Arjuna says, then please convince me. So in the second chapter, Krishna starts describing to Arjuna the common mistake that most of us make with our own identity. Like here, if you approach a desk, an information desk, most probably you'll address the person